Hi, my name's Jason. I am here at my oceanfront home that I sold a couple years ago to a client of mine. And ever since then, they've been doing a massive reconstruction, remodeling the entire place. Just want to give you a little update today of what they got going on. Introduce you to my friend Brian.
Hey Jason, how you doing today?
Hey Brian. So tell us a little bit about where you're at right now and what we got going on.
Today we are installing appliances. So we got Jetsons out here taking care of that. We've got some painters inside. We recently refinished and stained all of the mahogany doors. And yesterday we installed a car lift in the 6-car garage that's below the house, which will lift a Lamborghini into the ballroom. And if you want to, we'll take a walk inside and I'll show you what we got going on.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Let's do it.
So here we are, we're in the ballroom, which makes this home one of the best features. It was a really cool thing that the owner really fell in love with. He's gonna do a lot of stuff with this. He wants this to be a huge entertainment room. As you can see behind me, all the doors in the house are in here. They currently restained everything, getting it ready to go.
We're excited about it. Just doing all these mahogany doors was a pretty big undertaking. You can see that the painters pretty much got them taken care of. We still need to put a varnish on them. The car lift is actually gonna be bringing the Lamborghini up right about where we stand. And yeah, that TV, hopefully Martin invites us over to watch the Super Bowl here.
So here we are in the kitchen. As you can see, we have a massive refrigerator freezer behind us. And then one of the coolest features is they did a double countertop. One of the things they did was this countertop here has lights underneath where you can see the light coming through. Brian, tell us a little bit about this.
So this material was installed by EE Marble and Granite Fabrication out of Vero Beach. This is blue Cristallo, so you can get this in non-blue. The blue is actually a dye that they put into the stone. And just like Jason was saying, we've underlit this with LEDs to create a pretty cool effect. I like it quite a bit.
All right, so now we're below the ballroom where we just were. This is a pit. How deep was the pit?
So we dug this pit about 6 feet down. Then we had to pour concrete and block up.
And you dug most of that by hand, right?
We had to dig quite a bit of it by hand. We were able to get in some really small excavators to help us, but with the limited access, it was a lot of shovel work.
Mm-hmm. And I did talk to the owner, and he was telling me how he designed the lift himself because he's an engineer, and he had it sent out, had it built, shipped in from overseas, and these guys brought it in this week.
Rusty over at Indian River All-Fab and his team were a major help. You can see the temporary I-beam fabrication that they did above this that helped us lift the pit into the hole. The lift itself weighs approximately 8,000 pounds. So as you can imagine, trying to push something of that magnitude into a garage, we only had about a 1/4 inch of clearance on either side of these concrete columns. So it was a very tight fit, but we were able to pull it off without any problems at all.
That's pretty impressive. Something else you can add to your resume.
Yeah, certainly. Not many of these.
For sure. So one of the fun parts about living on the ocean is you do have some erosion, some different things when you have some storms. Back in the fall, we had Hurricane Nicole, which kind of beat up the sand dune pretty much. Brian, tell us a little bit about how much sand did they have to bring in here?
So Hurricane Nicole took out about 35 feet of their beachfront property here. We ended up bringing in just over 1,500 tons of sand. It was a pretty big ordeal. We had to get permits from 3 different divisions, everything from DEP to coastal to Parks and Rec. We ended up shutting down Treasure Shores Beach Park, which is 0.6 miles to the north of us. Had trucks come in, dump it at the beach, excavator loads off-road trucks bring it down the beach, dump it here at the east side of the property, and then a bulldozer manicures it to replace what's here on the dune. You can also see to our left here that we've had to rebuild the dune crossover. Looks like we've got most of the framing done at this point, and early next week we should be installing the synthetic deck boards as soon as that product comes in.
So we're not quite there yet, but one of the neatest features he's going to have on this property is his pool and his outdoor entertainment area, which is going to be, I believe, a big tiki hut of sorts.
Yeah, so architect refers to it as a cabana, but it's going to have an outdoor kitchen in it, a little bathroom, shower for once you get out of the pool, you want to rinse off, or if you're coming in off the beach. The pool, we're hoping to start that here in the next month or two. Because the back of this property is so difficult to gain access to, we've been talking with the neighbor to the south about using the vacant property and being able to bring in some of our excavation equipment and dump trucks to be able to gain easier access back here.
Definitely going to be a cool place to hang out, right?
Very cool place. Very, very cool.
Very nice. So thank you again for meeting us up here today. Appreciate the tour, and looking forward with the next few weeks and few months have in store. Can't wait to come back and see everything kind of coming together.
Yeah, it was great seeing you. Hopefully when you come back here in a couple weeks, we'll have the interior done and putting furniture in there and getting started on the exterior.
Look forward to seeing it.
All right. Have a good one, Jason.
You too.